Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is that you are listening. My name is Alexis Carr and I will be exploring Google Arts and Culture, courtesy of Google. This website is a great tool for classrooms because it helps you with like visual arts or even just with a simple field trip. I know this time of global pandemic, we aren't really allowed for field trips. So it lets you explore museums. So here we have museums we can explore from home. So this is letting you know that from the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum all the way to the National Science Museum in South Korea, we can do a digital tour. So we would literally just scroll down and it would show us everything that we needed to see. So for here we have the NASA Kennedy Space Center, and it's just letting you know that a little bit of background information. And so you can click and drag to walk around some of the top exhibitions. So we're looking at the Smithsonian right now. And then we are looking at a space shuttle, so that's pretty neat. If we go back to home, we even have the ability to do a jigsaw puzzle, So it lets you set your difficulty from easy, medium, or difficult. So I think my puzzle went away, so I'll go back in. And you can choose a puzzle to complete. You can either do it by yourself or as a group. That way there is some live interactions. I'll click on solo, that way we can hurry up and see it. And so you would simply just move your pieces around. I'm going to exit so I can continue showing you all the website. We have things that we can explore, and there's categories, so it lets you know about specific artists and even art movements. So for me, I was interested in the historic events. So I came on our screen with historic events, and I scrolled until I saw one that truly caught my eye. And you'll see that it lets you know some subjects have more content than others. So, with it being February and it being Black History Month, I decided to come to the Civil Rights Movement. And automatically I see breaking stories. I even get to see more images, which I felt was super neat because it lets you kind of create your own in-class art exhibit on the Civil Rights Movement for your students. There also is the ability to be able to explore historical figures. So, in that same regard, you can come to this screen where it's just letting you know every single person, or you can go based off of alphabetical order, and then it lets you scroll through the letters. So with it being Black History Month, if I wanted to look at Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. or Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., I would scroll here until I saw his name. I didn't want to scroll too fast and overlook it, so I'm taking my time. And as you all can see, there are lots of people in our M category, whose name starts with M-A-R to be more specific. But we finally made it to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And so we would see more information on him. So this in itself could be a great historical lesson, whether you're teaching science or social studies, or you just want to show your children information on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. If I go back to my home screen, I'll let you see things like this. They let you dress up using different art filters to try on things from different time periods, using that augmented reality. In here, something the kids might truly enjoy would be Blob Opera. So it's just a learning experiment that lets kids get exposed to the opera via Blob. So, if you can hear, I have a blob singing bass. And I'll exit out of that so that way we don't have too much fun. And I'll go right back to my Explore page. And another thing worth noting is the 360 videos that give you those 360 degree experiences. And it shows you videos. I won't play the video because it's extremely long for our time, but just showing you that you have the ability to watch these videos. So hopefully you all got a general feel for Google Arts. Of course, you don't necessarily need a Google account, but it would be helpful to have one. Of course, with Google, it already will have it pulled up for you, so you don't even have to log in or anything when you access the website. But this is my interactive experience for Google Arts and Culture. Hopefully you all will enjoy using this resource in your classroom. Have an awesome day.